Dominic, son of Okafor, this little boy and his late sister are not your children. You were destined to have only 2 children, and you had them before marrying your wife, Monica. And those children and their mother, your rightful wife, are still alive. Immediately after the king ordered the youth to burn Mama Alice alive, Junior, who was in his room crying and thinking about late Angel, whom he innocently killed, slept off. And immediately after he slept off, he had a terrible dream and saw Angel crying heavily. Junior, Daddy, what you did to me right now. Junior, if anything happens to Auntie Alice, I will never forgive you and Mommy, and my spirit will never rest. Junior, Daddy, what you did to me right now. Angel said as she disappeared, and Junior awoke fearfully and began feeling Angel's presence. When Dominic arrived at Raymond's house, after he left the palace angrily, he sat on the ground and began weeping silently. Dominic, please tell me how it went. Raymond, I told you that my family will leave no stone unturned until the woman is executed. But why didn't you tell them that you wanted the woman in prison rather than executed? My father and the king disagreed, so I decided to leave the palace. This is extremely complicated. Do you believe the woman actually killed your daughter? Raymond, I do not believe it, because Angel and the woman were very friendly, and I don't think the woman could have killed Angel. Well, you have done your best. Now let God do the impossible. May God have mercy on the poor woman, Raymond responded. And as they were conversing, Dominic received a call from Junior. Hello, Daddy! Where are you? Junior screamed. Junior, what is going on? Are you okay? Dominic curiously asked. Daddy, please come to the house right now. What is going on, my prince? Please come quickly, Daddy. There is a serious problem, Junior said fearfully. Dominic quickly ended the phone call. Raymond, please, I am coming. Dominic, what is going on? Junior told me that there is a serious problem in the house and that I should come home right away. And Junior is the only one in the house. What? Let us go quickly, Raymond said as they rushed out of the parlor and drove recklessly to the Dominic's house. When they arrived at the parlor, they saw Junior. What is happened, Junior? Daddy, Angel appeared to me in a dream and told me to tell you what I did to her. So what did you do to Angel? Dominic asked desperately. Daddy, I was the one who killed Angel, not Auntie Alice. What? Jesus Christ. Junior, how did you kill Angel? Daddy, I used Mommy's knife to kill her. It was Mommy who told me to lie to you. Daddy, do not let anything to happen to Auntie Alice, because Angel said if anything happened to Auntie Alice, she will never forgive me and Mommy, and her spirit will never rest. Why did you kill your beloved sister? Dominic asked with teary eyes. Dominic, you heard what Junior said. Let us save Mama Alice's life first before we find out what happened that fateful day, Raymond said. They then took Junior and drove recklessly to the palace. When they arrived at the palace, Dominic asked loudly, "Where is Mama Alice?" The youth has taken her away to burn her alive. Is there any problem? Monica asked. I was the one who killed Angel, not Auntie Alice. She was not even present when I killed Angel in the kitchen. I wanted to tell Daddy the truth, but my mommy threatened to kill me if I told him or anyone else what I did to Angel. Junior revealed, and there was a lot of grumbling in the palace. So after the youth poured fuel all over Mama Alice's body and were about to light fire to burn her alive, the palace chief guard rushed out of a car and screamed, "No! Stop! She's innocent!" And the youth were shocked. They then took Mama Alice to the palace, where Junior began to explain what happened on the day Angel died. Angel and I were imitating what we saw in the movie we watched with Mommy the night before Angel died. And we used Mommy's knives. And while we were imitating, Angel injured me. And it was very painful. So I decided to use my knife to stab her in her stomach. And she fell on the ground just like the uncle in the movie we watched. And I called her several times, but she refused to answer. And I tried to wake her up so that we could finish our breakfast, but she did not move her body, let alone respond to me. "Monica, so you are the cause of my daughter's death," Dominic said as he rushed to strangle Monica, but they stopped him. "Junior, did Mama Alice know you had killed your sister?" the king asked. "No, it was only Mommy that was aware, because I told her everything I did to Angel, and I didn't tell Auntie Alice." "Where was Mama Alice when you killed your sister?" "She was cleaning our room when I killed Angel, and I even used my mom's phone to film Angel and me imitating in the kitchen, intending to show it to Daddy when he returned." "Monica, where is the video that Junior mentioned?" the king asked. I didn't see any video," Monica stammered. "Jack!" the king called. "Yes, Your Majesty," the chief palace guard responded. "Take the phone from her and thoroughly search for the video." And when Jack collected the phone, he found the video, and Monica suddenly realized that the video had not been permanently deleted. Jack then gave the phone to the king, and the king began watching the video, and after which he passed it to everyone. And when everyone finished watching the video, the king said, "Mama Alice, go ahead and decide what you want us or the youth of this kingdom to do Monica for falsely accusing you of killing an angel. Say whatever you want us to do, and it will be granted to you." "Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Please, Your Majesty, I want God to continue fighting my battle, and all I desire is to leave this kingdom today. That is all," Mama Alice responded. "You mean after everything Monica put you through, you want to let her go scot-free?" the king asked. "Yes, Your Majesty. She is like my daughter, and I do not want to aggravate her pains, so I have forgiven her." "You are a wonderful woman, and your type is as rare as hen's teeth." "Thank you, Your Majesty." "Your Majesty, what is your verdict on this little boy who killed his sister?" "Oh no," the Prime Minister asked. "Well, we are all fully aware of the laws of this land, and since no one is above the law, the boy must be executed for killing royal blood." "Your Majesty, did you just say that my only surviving child will be executed for innocently killing his sister?" Dominic asked angrily. "I did not say it, but it is the law that governs this land." "What kind of stupid law is that?" "Ikenna, my grandson, will never be executed. What does the little boy know? Dominic's dad asked. Chief Okafor, why are you speaking as if you are unaware of the customs and traditions of this land? The boy must be executed so that there can be peace in this kingdom, one of the king's cabinet members said. Please, Your Majesty, let the youth burn me alive and let Junior live, Mama Alice exclaimed. That is completely unacceptable. The boy must be executed, the king said. Igwe, I can never sit and watch my only surviving child die because of this stupid law. Not while I am still alive, Dominic said. Please, Your Majesty, should the youth stone or burn the boy alive? The youth leader asked. And Dominic angrily rushed to his car, carried his gun, and dashed to the palace. If they burn any of you, well, touch my son. Please, Dominic, calm down, Raymond said. Raymond, just stay out of this. And while they were interacting badly, Ezemo, the chief priest, walked in and said, The thunder that rumbles in silence, strike with mighty force when the time comes. Igwe. Greetings, great people of the Amake kingdom. Greetings, Ezemo, they responded. The hidden stone in the riverbed has finally revealed by the flowing waters of truth. The gods has finally spoken. There is a deep mystery surrounding Okafor's family, and the gods has finally revealed it. Please, Ezemo, tell us the mystery, because my family is on fire right now. Dominic's father pleaded. The secrets buried in the grave has rise with the spirit of the dead. Eyes of the gods, you speak in parables. Please speak to us in a language that we can understand. Monica's father pleaded. The innocent soul who died and her brother are not royal blood. Their mother is aware of what I'm talking about. What do you mean by they are not royal blood? Dominic curiously asked. The shadow that hides the truth has eventually run away from the light. Son of Okafor, this little boy and his little sister are not your children. You were destined to have only 2 children, and you had them before marrying your wife. And those children and their mother are still alive. Please, Ezemo, we are extremely confused right now. Can you reveal this mystery? We are desperate to know, the king asked. Your Majesty, that's all the gods have revealed to me. The daughter of Okoro is in the best position to reveal the mystery because she's aware of what she did. A moment later, a young man named Henry went to Dominic's house in search of Monica. When he arrived, the gate man informed him that Monica had gone to a palace, and Henry drove directly to the palace. Monica, what do you have to say about what Ezemo just said? The king asked. Your Majesty, I have no idea what Ezemo is talking about. I believe someone bribed him to come and ruin my marriage and tarnish my reputation. Monica replied fearfully. How dare you speak to a great chief priest of this kingdom in such a manner? Are you insane? Or no, the prime minister asked angrily. I honestly do not believe what Ezemo said, because I know what my daughter is capable of and what she's not capable of. Monica's dad said. Exactly, Monica's mom affirmed. And while they were arguing with the Ezemo, Henry walked in, and when Monica saw him, she became extremely scared and attempted to hide her face. Jesus, What is Henry doing here? I am finished. Please, I want to use the restroom. Monica excused fearfully. Woman, sit down. You are not going anywhere until the case on the ground is resolved. Dominic said as he stopped Monica from going to the restroom. Who is this young man, Your Majesty? Ono asked. Who are you, young man? The king asked. My name is Henry, Your Majesty, and I came to see Monica. Please, Monica, I would like to discuss something very significant with you privately. Mr. Man, stand here and discuss whatever you want with her. She's not going anywhere, Dominic said. No, I cannot discuss anything with her here, Henry replied. Then, she's not going anywhere with you. She's my wife. I do not understand. Did you just say Monica is your wife? Monica, when did you marry? Because I know you as single mother of 2 children, Henry asked confusedly. Who are you, young man? And what is your mission here? Monica's dad asked. Sir, my name is Henry, and Monica knows me well. So I came here to carry what is rightfully mine, and to end the deal I made with Monica, which is why I am here, Henry explained. What type of deal are you talking about? Monica understands what I'm talking about, Henry said. Monica, who is this man? And what deal did you make with him? The king asked. Your Majesty, I do not know him. Yes, I do not know him. And I have never seen this type of face before. So, I do not know what he's talking about. Monica stammered. Monica, did you just deny me in front of the king? In any case, that's not why I came. I came to inform you that I'm no longer interested in the game. So I came to carry my 2 children, Junior and Angel. Here is the money you paid me to get you pregnant. Please, I am no longer interested in the deal. I am desperate for my children. Henry said. Monica, can you explain what is going on here? Dominic's dad asked, and Dominic was looking at her angrily. Sir, I swear, I do not know this man, and I have no idea of what he is talking about. I believe someone paid him. Yes, I believe someone paid him to come and ruin my marriage. Monica stammered. Well, Monica, since you keep denying me and pretending that you do not know me, I will reveal everything to everyone here, and I will eventually carry my children. Henry said. Go ahead, young man, the king said. 6 years ago, I met Monica at a shopping center, and 3 months later, she invited me over to her house. And when I arrived, she told me she was a single lady and she was not ready to settle down with any man, but she desperately needed someone to impregnate her, and she would pay the person 10 million naira. So I accepted the offer because I was desperate for money. And a few months later, I got her pregnant, and she gave birth to Junior. 2 years after she gave birth to Junior, she invited me back to her house and offered me 10 million naira to sleep with her, to impregnate her again, which I gladly accepted. And a few months later, she gave birth to Angel. After she gave birth to the girl, she offered me 10 million naira to keep the secret hidden forever. And I promised never to reveal it to anyone or return to claim the children. But the circumstances my wife and I are facing right now are completely out of our control. It has been over 5 years since I married my wife, And whenever she's pregnant, she miscarries. And she has miscarried over 10 times. And we have been to several hospitals to find out the causes of miscarriages. And all of the hospitals have said that there's nothing medically wrong with her. 3 days ago, my wife and I went to a certain spiritualist to reveal the mystery behind my wife's miscarriages. The spiritualist said the causes of my wife's miscarriages were as a result of the abomination I committed with Monica. And because of that, I will never have a child again. And he eventually advised me to come today to claim my children, which is why I decided to come and re-explain. Everyone in the palace was shocked, and no one could say anything. Dominic watched to where Monica was sitting, intending to shoot her, but they stopped him. After that, the king began asking Monica questions. Monica, I believe you heard this young man clearly. Therefore, can you defend yourself? Please, Your Majesty. What that man said is not true. I do not even know him, let alone to do business with him. He is a setup, she said. Woman, if you claim to be innocent, step forward and swear to prove it. Ezemo replied. I am an innocent, Monica said. If you are certain that you are innocent, what are you waiting for? Swear to prove yourself truly innocent, Dominic's father said, and Monica couldn't utter a word. She was weeping badly. Woman, you have only 5 minutes to confess, or you will go mad mysteriously for the rest of your life, Ezemo said. I will confess, Monica muttered. Go ahead, we are all listening. What Henry and Ezemo said is correct. Dominic is not the biological father of Junior and Angel. Hey! After 17 years of marriage without a child, I decided to visit a spiritualist to find out the mystery behind our childlessness. And when I went there, I explained everything to him, and he said Dominic and Monica had been married for 17 years without having a child, and they had visited several hospitals both abroad and in Nigeria to figure out what was keeping them from having a child. But all of the hospitals concluded that they were medically fine. So after visiting several hospitals and being unable to resolve their issues, they assumed their problem was spiritual, and they went to several churches for deliverance. But all of the pastors stated that their problem was not spiritual. Monica and Dominic tried numerous godly and ungodly rituals and sacrifices to have a child, but they were unable to do so. Dominic's family despised Monica bitterly because she was childless, and they had been accusing her of casting spells on Dominic. So one day, Monica secretly visited a spiritualist, and when she arrived, she explained everything she went through to the spiritualist. And the spiritualist said, young lady, you will never have a child with your husband because he was destined to have 2 children, and he already had the 2 children. Please, sir, what can I do at this point? Because I do not want to lose my husband, Monica pleaded. Woman, stop wasting your time in that marriage. It will not favor you because you are not destined to be his wife. That your best friend, whom you betrayed and made her life miserable was destined to be his wife, not you. So if you know what is best for you, tell him what you did in the past and divorce him immediately to avoid consequences in the near future. But if you ignore what I just told you and go the extra mile to have a child, you remember what I just told you, either in the grave or in prison. You may go. Monica became extremely angry and frustrated. When she got home, she started thinking and planning how she would have a child because she was obsessed with Dominic and did not want to leave him for any other woman. One day, Dominic traveled abroad for a significant project, leaving his wife Monica in Nigeria. Immediately after Dominic traveled, Monica began looking for a genuine man with whom she could sleep in order to become pregnant before her husband returned. One day, he met Henry in a shopping mall and they exchanged contacts. 2 weeks before Dominic returned, Monica invited Henry to her matrimonial home. And when he arrived, she said, "Henry, I invited you here to discuss something very important, and I want to offer you a life-changing opportunity. Should I proceed?" "Yes, please go ahead. I am all ears," Henry replied. "Henry, I want you to do something extremely important for me, and I will pay you 10 million naira. "What is that, please?" Henry asked eagerly. "Henry, I am a single lady who is not ready for marriage because I am not ready to settle down with any man, but I would like you to do something for me." "Monica, please name it. I will do anything for you." "Henry, I will pay you 10 million naira to sleep with me and get me pregnant because I am desperate to have a child. So are you interested in the business?" "I am very interested, but there's one condition." "What is the condition, ma?" "Before I give you the money and let you sleep with me, you must swear by this charm that you never return to claim the child or disclose this secret to anyone." Monica said as she took out a mysterious charm from her handbag and handed it to Henry, who happily collected it and swore. Monica then transferred 5 million naira to him and promised to balance him 5 million as soon as she was pregnant, which made Henry very happy. So from that day, Henry started sleeping with her and got her pregnant. 2 weeks after Dominic returned from abroad, Monica awoke one morning and told her husband she was experiencing strange feelings she could not explain, and Dominic advised her to see a doctor. An hour later, Monica went to the hospital, where the doctor examined her and informed her that she was pregnant. And when she returned home and told Dominic, he was extremely happy and he lavishly celebrated his wife's pregnancy. A few months later, Monica gave birth to Junior. 2 years after she gave birth to Junior, he offered Henry 10 million naira and began sleeping with him again until she became pregnant, after which she gave birth to Angel. And everything was going on well until Junior innocently killed Angel. "Your Majesty, this is an abomination in our land, and she must face the consequences." "Oh no," who the Prime Minister said. "Monica, how could you bring such an unbearable shame on my family? I regretted giving birth to you," Monica's mom exclaimed. Dominic was extremely sad. He cried uncontrollably in the palace, and his friend took him away. The king then delivered his verdict. "Monica, you have been permanently banished from this kingdom, and you will not live with a pin, not even your phone, except the dresses you are putting on. And any day you return, you will be stoned to death. Youth, take her away and ensure she leaves this kingdom with nothing." And immediately after the youth took her away, Henry sadly left the palace. The following morning, Mama Alice returned to her hometown, and when she arrived home, she told her daughter Alice and her 2 children, Justin and Justina, about everything that had happened. "We are glad you are back alive, Grandma," Justina said. "The woman must have been the Jezebel of our time. I pity her husband and the little boy. May God strengthen the innocent husband," Alice said. A moment later, Dominic sat on the ground and began crying and lamenting how Monica had wasted 22 years of his life.
"Monica, wherever you are now, it will never be well with you for wasting my life. Where am I going to start? No children, no wife. Oh God, what have I done to deserve this kind of unbearable heartbreak and pains? Because this pain is too much for me."
"What about Junior? Will you let him go?" Raymond asked. "Our family does not accept an illegitimate child. Raymond, I am completely hopeless and grief-stricken right now. I do not understand why life has chosen to treat me this way," Dominic exclaimed. "Dominic, it is well, my man. I understand how you feel, but this is not the end of your life. As long as you are alive, there's still hope for you. I am confident that God has something greater than what you have lost for you. There are 2 Bible verses that I will never forget in my entire life. The first one stated that everything in this world happens at the time God chooses. And the second one stated that all things work together for good to those who love God, which simply means that in the midst of life's challenges and circumstances, God is working everything out for our good. So be strong, my man, because God is preparing you for greatness." Raymond consoled him. "Thank you so much, Raymond. I sincerely appreciate. You are welcome. Dominic, I propose you leave this town for 2 to 3 months. I believe that everything will be in order by the time you return." "Raymond, I love this idea and I will implement it," Dominic replied. A week later, Dominic left the town, leaving Junior with his parents. 2 weeks later, Monica's family buried Angel, and Mama Alice's grandchildren, Justin and Justina, got admitted into a state university. One morning, Justin and Justina started asking their mother questions. "Mommy, now that your business has collapsed and our grandma is no longer working, who will pay our acceptance fees, school fees, rent, and all of the school supplies required to resume school?" "My daughter, the God who made it possible for you and your brother to pass JAM and be admitted to that university will certainly provide for us," Alice replied. "Mommy, how about our father? Where is he? Because you have never told us anything about him," Justin curiously asked. "Your father died mysteriously after accidentally getting me pregnant 22 years ago, and he was not aware that I was pregnant with him," Alice replied. What about his family? Justina asked. My princess, I do not know any member of his family. All is well, Mom. God will see us through, Justin stated. Amen, I believe. Thank you, Mommy, for not abandoning us. We love you and we are proud of you. Mommy, do not worry. We will make you proud someday. Please, Justin, let us go and sell the remaining oranges so we can buy another one, Justina said. 2 months later, Dominic returned and everything was in order before he arrived. At night, Dominic had a strange dream in which he was driving down the road when he saw a boy who looked exactly like him selling sachet water in the traffic. As he was about to rush out of his car to meet the boy, he woke up and he suddenly remembered that Ezemo told him that he had 2 children before marrying Monica. The following morning, Dominic went to Ezemo to ask him few questions about his 2 unknown children. Ezemo, you told me I had 2 children before I married Monica. Where are they? Son of Okafor, there was a girl who you accidentally impregnated without your knowledge many years ago, and she gave birth to twins who are all alive, Ezemo said. Ezemo, I do not remember, but where are they? How can I find them? The ghosts have not yet revealed their identities to me, but they have assured me that they are alive. Dominic then went to Raymond's house and revealed to him everything Ezemo had told him about his 2 unknown children as well as the dream he had. Dominic, I believe what Ezemo said is true. Do not worry, you will see them sooner or later, Raymond said. Raymond, that's not something I believe will be possible. Dominic, your biggest problem is a lack of faith. You don't have any at all. That is your problem. Have you heard from Mama Alice since you traveled? Yes, I spoke with her last week. Mama Alice is a very good woman. Despite everything my family has done to her, she called me several times and prayed for me. Mama Alice is a woman with a heart of gold, and I propose that we pay her a visit, Raymond said. I plan to rebuild food items for her and her family. I disagree. Set aside a day and let us go and visit her. She's worth your time. Okay, we will go there this weekend. But do you know her home address? Yes, I still have her application letter with her home address. Okay, we will go there this weekend. 4 days later, Dominic and Raymond went to Mama Alice's town, and when they arrived at her house, Mama Alice was extremely happy to see Dominic and his friend in her house, so she called Alice, her daughter, to come and greet Dominic. And when Alice came out and saw Dominic, she screamed heavily, Jesus Christ, Mommy, he is a ghost. Alice, do you know him? Mama Alice curiously asked. Yes, Mommy, I know him. He died 22 years ago.